Hello, and welcome to episode 542 of Prog Reviews. Today I'm talking about Benefit by Jethro Tull. I've forgotten to do this one, I believe. I've had it a while. This is the collector's edition. See, look, it's a collector's edition. It's one of the odd ones. It's a bit of an odd one out because they've not done it in the usual book style format. They did it in the. I'm hoping that they reissue this because it looks a bit odd, compared to the other ones. Originally released in April 1970, 24th of April. It's the third studio album by that there Jethro Tull. I'm not a big fan of this one. Sorry. Well, let's get that one let's cut to the chase, shall we? It's slightly more of a harder edge to its predecessor. It's more, I think, more guitar based. There's still flute in there. He's still tooting his flute, isn't he? But yeah, it's more. I'd say it's more guitar, more riff-tastic than the previous one. You can see it's quite a good bridging album. You can see them developing. You can see them heading towards Aqualung quite nicely with this record. Like I say, unfortunately, there's not a lot on it that I'm a big fan of. It all sounds a bit, I don't know. It sounds a bit crude. It doesn't have the finesse of some of their other material. Like I say, it seems to be a bit more workmanlike. I think that's perfectly acceptable to say that. I worry these days. I really do worry when I say things about albums because the amount of abuse I can inspire. So it makes it ever more hard to be free with the reviews. You see, I don't know what to say anymore, and that's a problem when you're a reviewer because you think no matter what I say, they're still going to jump on me back. And it's true. But anyway, start us off with you there to help me. It's all right. 6 minutes 15. It's probably the longest track on the album. The album itself is quite a short one. It's 42 minutes 49 seconds long. I like that. Of course, with this version though, it's expanded. There are extra tracks. There are lots of extra tracks, even extra CD. But that's what you do. Nothing to say. Alive. Son, I quite enjoyed. That one. But then I'm a big fan of father and son kind of songs. But no, I like that one. And also I liked For Michael, Collins, Jeffrey and Me. Hinted at, like I said, a little bit more sophistication in there, and I think it's part of a trilogy with Jeffrey, the Jeff trilogy. Jeffrey, the trilogy. Cry Your Songs, it's all right, a bit overlong. And it ends with Society, You're a Woman, which is, I don't know why. What? Society? Society? Barely say it, let alone sing it. So yeah, I'm not that enamoured of the record. I've tried listening to it, but I find it a little bit, find this stuff all a little bit uninspiring. But you do get an awful lot of bonus tracks on the first CD itself. You get 1, 2, 3. You get 5 bonus tracks, include 2 mixes of Teacher. In fact, overall, there are something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versions of Teacher, if you include the second CD. Again, the second CD is cram-packed with different versions, mixes, mono mixes of stuff. It does have The Witch's Promise, which is the one song I do like because it's kind of the hit, wasn't it? It's the one where he's on Top of the Pops, gurning at the camera. It's probably my first experience of the Jethro Tull, and it's kind of burned indelibly onto my mind's eye, and so I kind of like that one. It's a shame there aren't 6 versions of it. There isn't. There's only the one. But Teacher features highly. And then also you got the DVD because it's Stephen Wilson. You see, he's done the mix. In this one, he does the stereo and surround sound mix. So again, I've not really got anything. I haven't got anything to compare this. The stereo mix sounds all fine and dandy to me. I have nothing to compare it to. The surround sound mix, again, it kind of, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's not an album due to its lack of sophistication. Again, people are going to moan at me for saying that. Due to its lack of detail. Can I have that one? It's, you know, it's all right. You know, I mean, some records which are kind of jam packed with instrumentation, even put the teeth in. You know, lend themselves better to surround sound mixes, whereas, you know, some more you know, rock albums. I always use Red by King Crimson, an example of that. Are probably best left off, you know, the surround sound table. So yeah, it's functional. You also get flat LP master transfers of the originals and whatnot. You get a lovely little booklet with the band talking about the album, a track by track analysis as well. Again, the only problem is it's a shame it's not in the lovely book version, because it's easy to read. Get me jammy fingers all over it. But yeah, I mean, I would imagine this is the definitive version if you're in the market for it. But yeah, it does act as a kind of a good signpost of what's to come, because you can hear them lumbering towards Aqualung and, you know, those albums that, again, I still don't see how this was. I mean, I don't even know what this is. Kind of blues, folk blues. It's not really prog, is it? It's not really prog, but we give them the prog thing because of Aqualung and Thick as a Brick and whatnot. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not for me. I'm sorry, but I'm sure many of you out there will like it and say it's your favourite Jethro Tull album of all time. I imagine that is a thing. I imagine many people will be saying that right now and telling me what a complete idiot I am. How ludicrous I am. How ludicrously looking I am to even have an opinion. That's a good criticism. I like that. It makes me laugh. I was beautiful once. It's hard to believe, but age is a cruel, cruel mistress. Time levels us all. Death the leveller. That cheers everyone up, doesn't it? That's cheered you right up. So yeah, in terms of rating, I'm going to give this. Oh god. Give this 2 witches promises out of 5. That's 2 witches promises out of 5. Yeah, it's not for me. It's not for me. But if you like it, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Everything's fine. So yeah, thank you for popping by. Yeah, thanks. I thought I'd use the Wibbly Wobbly webcam today. See how it turns out. Don't tend to use it for prog reviews. Usually use the adult camera, but I might sell that yet. Might streamline. That's where it's all at, isn't it? So yeah, thanks for watching. Do leave your miserable, snide, rotten comments in the comments box below, and I'll delete them. Don't forget, you can give me all your money via Patreon and by clicking the adverts and whatever, you know. Give me all your money, filthy lucre. And also there's the social media. Who gives a fanny about that? Music.darrenlock.com. You can go there and laugh at all the pitifully sad music I record in my time. But yeah, and the snoring's the dog. All right. She's fast asleep. Because you're all going to say, he's snoring. Yeah, it's the dog. She snores. All right? And she's just there, taking up her position. So yeah, that's it really. I've got fuck all else to say. I might try and stretch it out for 10 minutes for the extra advertising revenue. What do you reckon? For the extra pennies? Be as cynical as that. Maybe I should say the N-word and create some controversy. Or do a diss track. If only I had any enemies out there to do a diss track for. Create some artificial drama, because that's what YouTube's all about these days, isn't it? It's about drama. We need some drama. I need to start a beef with some sort of progressive rock artist or something. That might just get me some more subs and some more views. And on that bombshell, I shall leave it to you. I've been talking about Jethro Tull's Benefit album from 1970. It's their third one. It's Aqualung's a lot better. It makes me appreciate Aqualung a lot more. How's that? And yeah, do join me again if you can be bothered. If you can be bothered, because you just cherry pick, you fuckers. Just cherry pick these videos. I'm just going to watch that one because I don't like that band. What's the fucking point? Oh well. Prog on.